Hello everyone and welcome back to Iwamodoki plays Super Mario World. Today we're going to finish the Vanilla Secrets with Vanilla Secret 3. Vanilla Secret 3 is a level with currents and these dolphins. These dolphins act as a platform. If you're playing the Japanese version, Yoshi can eat them. And that's pretty much the entire gimmick of the stage. Well, except for the puffer fish or the big fish with all the spikes that's trying to hurt you. And the fact that it's weirdly placed on the screen. Yeah, it felt like it doesn't really move on its own, rather that it moves along the screen. So that kinda took me by surprise, but let's just go and beat the stage already. The stage isn't that hard. I just sacrificed myself for the power-up. If you just manage to stay on these dolphins with their fancy goggles, it's no problem. Unless you fall off. Then you'll have to find a safe way to get back. But since the dolphins reach into the water, don't even have to jump on them, just swim to their current location and they'll just catch you and bring you up. Then all we have to do is follow these arrows. Since it's such a new thing in the Mario games to go to the right, they had to show us the way. Go to the pipe, and there's the exit. Nice 30 points. And on to the next stage. The Vanilla Fortress. A fortress is a castle theme stage. You can bring Yoshi with them. The fortress has one big difference besides the castle. You can see this is an underwater fortress. A lot of fish, a lot of dead fish. Well, I won't say a lot of water and dead fish. There's the same gimmicks. But it does not have a Koopa Kid themed or Koopa Link boss. Instead, all of the fortresses in the game have the same boss. So beat it once and I've already beaten it. And there I just got hit because I didn't really dodge the right way. The differently colored spikes will fall. That's how you know which will fall. If you saw that spot with the spikes where you can only get in when you're small, that's a little shortcut to this room, but can only be taken if you're small or take damage to become small. But if you follow the path I took, it will rather take you into this room, further into this room, so you can choose which path to follow. And here we'll be introduced to the boss, Reznor. Reznor will just stand on these platforms and you just have to jump out him from under his platform. The thing with Reznor is you're going to be fighting him like 4 or 5 times in a complete run. So just get used to it. You just have to be fast enough to beat one because the main platform you're standing on will fall and then you'll just need to stand on his platform. His platforms. With that, we've created the Butter Bridge. Which are, well, especially Butter Bridge 1 I always found annoying when I was little, but it's not that hard. It's just an auto-scrolling stage above a bottomless pit with these mushrooms that grow and shrink depending on if you're standing on it or its counterpart. If you just want to be safe, just keep on jumping on them, because then they won't have enough time to grow. But if you want things like the dragon coins, then you'll have to play with them a bit. Life, life, life. And that's pretty much all pretty much the entire gimmick of the stage. Except for the fact that I just fell because I was thinking about two things at the same time. And now I have to do it all over again. So I guess I'll see you back at the place I died. And that's how you get lives. But either way, we're already near the part where I lost my life. All you need to do for that dragon coin, which I always just like collecting these auto-scrolling stages, because what else do you have to do when you know the stage? I like to collect the dragon coins. In that one block you get a mushroom. Do not spin jump here because you'll destroy the entire path for yourself, making I believe there's always one block in them that does not break, but not sure. So just don't spin jump on these blocks and you'll be okay. And there's the final dragon coin. And I failed collecting it. Koopa! It's too risky. Let's just try collecting more lives. Just one. The block doesn't give a life. Still don't know how they work. And, well, at least we'll get the bonus room to get more lives. We're nearing the 99. Let's see. Start. Well, at least flowers. 3 lives. We did it! And with that we unlock Butter Bridge 2, which has a lot of the flying Koopas. So, some of them have a flashing cape for you to get a feather, and others just fly straight at you. Stage isn't that hard. You can take your time or you can try rushing. If you take your time, because the later part, I believe, will generate these flying Koopas. So, current part, the beginning, it's recommended to take your time a bit, because then you don't get hit by the traps like those Koopas shooting their shells. And then in the second part, they'll be generated, and well, it seems their pattern is a bit, well, I don't know how to explain it. I guess it's also safe to just take your time around here. You can rush it, but since there's also non-generated enemies and a lot of slowdown apparently, I don't advise it. Why all the slowdown? Don't remember that being an original game. Did I just saw an enemy disappear? I thought I saw an enemy disappear. Either way, let's just beat World 4. World 4 has been going on for far too long now, for such a short world. Let's just beat Ludwig von Kooperhoven in his castle. Again, no Yoshis. And this was always quite annoying when I thought it was quite annoying. Here you either have to wait for the enemy to go here, or you can defeat him with your cape. But when I was young, I always just found it scary to navigate all those spike balls and stuff in such a narrow space. But it's not that hard, just time yourself correctly. And you'll make it through in one hit. Here the wall will start falling on you. Just hit the switch and it will give you more time. It can be a bit more annoying if you have a cape when trying to rush, because you'll start flying, and that might just take away your control. Well, the changing controls might surprise you, so it might end up with you falling in lava. Either way, here we have nets. If you go to the right here, I believe there's the well, it's a power-up. If I remember correctly, the stage then does not have a midpoint. So just climb to the top. Also, a little fun fact, if you jump on the fences while crouched and jump off, you'll stay crouched. So this way, it's an easy way to ensure that your hitbox is at the smallest it can be. And we're already at Ludwig. Ludwig is the only Koopaling that does not have his pattern repeated by a later version. He'll shoot fireballs and try to hit you with its shell. Then he'll jump at you, and you can easily hit him again. If you hit him again in the air while he's recovering from his jump, which can be done at a certain interval, like I did here, he'll immediately start breathing fireballs again, so that way you can speed up the fight. But since it wasn't the final hit, he won't repeat his pattern. Either way, we've defeated Ludwig. We've rescued another baby Yoshi. Well, an egg. I won't spoil if it's a Yoshi, but it probably is. And there goes Ludwig's castle. Ludwig von Koopa's days of composing Koopa symphonies in Castle Number 4 are over. The Forest of Illusion lies ahead. Mario must use his brain to solve the puzzle of this perplexing forest. Or just find a secret exit in every stage. Either way, see you. Well, I'll let the stage build. And the hill grow. See you in the next episode of Super Mario World Let's Play by Iwamodoki. See you then!